1:42 to go in the third overtime. Carl Richard to play it in. Gets it into Odom. Trying to push it up court. Ragland staying with him, and Blair flashing at the ball. Now Richard at the top. Going to pull it back out. Gives it to Odom. Indiana State with a tie, so they won't be in any big hurry. Try to spread things out. Get a really good shot. Lathan trying to drive it into the lane. Pull up. Contested. Blocked. Blair with the rebound. Joe Ragland blocked that shot after it was out of Lathan's hand. Teray Murray bringing it up. Now the Shockers can take the lead. Still a little over 2 minutes to go in the third overtime. Joe Ragland right wing. Out top to Gabe Blair. Left wing Ben Smith. Down on the block for Durley. JT backing his way in on Miles Walker. Out to Smith for three. Good! Ben Smith, who didn't score a point until he hit a big three in the second overtime with the Shockers down by 4. And now he puts them ahead by 3 in the third overtime. 1:48 left, and Murray deflecting a pass, almost stole it. Indiana State will play it from the left sideline. Teray Murray, hustling, almost came up with the steal. Greg Marshall, I think partly because of just chemistry, keeping this same group in there through the overtimes. He has subbed Blair and Stutz back and forth. Other than that, it's been Durley, Ragland, Ben Smith, Teray Murray. Left wing Lathan, driving it. Into the key, cut off, trying to get rid of it, gets it to Aaron Carter, he bobbles it, he fumbled it out of bounds, actually called for traveling. Carter fumbled the ball coming off that little handoff, stumbled, he was able to scoop it back up. I thought he might have fumbled it out of bounds, I was screamed, but he actually picked it up, but then stumbled forward and was called for traveling. Stutz back in, Blair out, Shockers with the ball, huge possession here. If they can score, it becomes a 2-possession game, which psychologically could be big late in a third overtime. Ragland to Durley at the high post at the foul line. Faces up on Richard. Drives him down the lane. Stops. Bank shot. Good! What a play by J.T. Durley. Huge play. Shockers up 5 with 1:14 to go in the third overtime. Carl Richard across the timeline. Durley will pick him up, drives down low. Stutz helps out. Richard trying to find somebody now, and throws it over and back. He tried to outlet it to Jake Odom, and he threw it over his head into backcourt. So Wichita State has it now. Only a minute and 1 second to go, and the ball actually bounced clear down toward the end line, and so Wichita State will inbound it under their own basket. 1:01 to go. They will not be in any big hurry to try to score here unless somebody makes a mistake, they get a layup.
Yeah, they'll get fouled right away.
Ben Smith to play it in. Throws it way out to Stutz near the timeline. To Ragland. Indiana State not fouling. If they don't, Wichita State can run this down to about 25 seconds, and they've got a 5-point lead already.
Wow.
Ragland started to drive it.
22.
Odom backed off. Gives it up to Murray. I can't believe Indiana State's not fouling here. Murray guarded by Aaron Carter.
14.
Shockers can get it down to, like I said, about 25 seconds. 8. Murray one-on-one against Aaron Carter. Drives it, pulls up, 17-footer. That's good! That's the final dagger! That's going to do it. Teray Murray with a huge basket at 7. 24 seconds left. Odom fumbles it. Murray steals. Into front court. Pulls it back out. And a foul by Aaron Carter. Wasn't quite the same situation, but you could see Teray Murray recalling a late moment in the Tulsa game there when he tried to make a play on a steal like that when it wasn't really there and turned it over. That time he got it into the front court, peeled it back out, took care of the ball, drew the foul, and now he'll shoot 2 free throws with 18 seconds left in the third overtime. Teray just made a huge pull-up jumper. Free throw. Good. And looking back, how big was Teray's second free throw after he missed the first of 2 with the Shockers down 1 and 8.8 seconds to go in the second overtime.
And your heart just sinks when he misses the first one, but he's been much too good of a free throw shooter all season to miss that second one. He canned it to keep it in overtime.
It's 8 with 18 seconds to go. Free throw good again. Teray Murray's going to end up with 12 points tonight. The Shockers up 9, 15 seconds. McWhorter fumbled it, taken away by Ragland, and a foul on McWhorter with 12 seconds to go in the third overtime.
You know, it was really critical, I thought, when Jake Kelly fouled out, Mike. He did a tremendous job for them in the overtime periods, but when he fouled out at the end of the second overtime period, if it goes into a third, they're without one of their emotional leaders.
You know, this hasn't been a great game in terms of the crispness of play like Northern Iowa and Wichita State was on Wednesday, but it's been another dandy in terms of emotion and excitement.
Look up in the stands. How many people have left?
Nobody. And it is going on 10 o'clock. Free throw line, Joe Ragland. And it's up and bounces out.
Wow.
He'd only missed one all year. He's missed his last two tonight after making his first 7. He's still got 11 points and 7 of 9 from the free throw line. And he can make it a 10-point game with 12 seconds left. And he got it. Joe Ragland with 12. Wichita State by 10. Shockers. And it finally comes to an end. Wichita State had to struggle their rear end off to pull this one out, but they finally get it in overtime. Stay tuned for the Preferred Health postgame show.